Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Ancient Yeddo campaign. My name is Avi, your friend, your DM for the evening, and your, I guess, Carney. I guess that's in theme. When we last left off, you guys had managed to finally get out of the cavern. Specifically, you found, at the end of the cavern, a monster that took the shape of a some sort of young child spider hybrid. But y'all managed to defeat that thing relatively quickly. And you also found Kita's comb, your target. But you also found a very strange mirror that reflected a not exactly you, but an aspect of yourself. Currently, Hibiki is the one holding on to that. After you all had picked it up and Hibiki took it, the magic in the cavern seemed to have reversed. And it's back to a normal cave in the side of the mountain. You did return Kita's comb to Kita and her mother, and her mother was so grateful that she offered to pay for a night at the inn for you guys. And we're picking up about midday-ish of the next day. Some of you already had FPSs of what was going on earlier in the day. So why don't you all tell me what exactly you are doing right about now?
I can go first, because nobody else is speaking up. Hi. So, day started out so good for Aurelio. So good. He totally is going to ignore, 80% of what happened there. That's getting compartmentalized for later. He may have gotten a little bit, chewed out by a certain doctor in town. But it's fine, because he got progress towards where he needs to go to continue his research. And he actually talked about his goals with this nebulous research that he has alluded to. So since then, he also has managed to get some clothes that actually fit him, as opposed to the previously just borrowed clothing that kindly strangers had just gifted him. So woo! I gestured to Character Ref's channel here. My boy finally feels a little bit more like himself. So
finally looks normal, not like a ghost. Well, still kind of like a ghost.
Still a little bit. We're gonna say it's probably an 80% chance if he gets it right or not.
No, it's just because he's pale.
Yeah. Well, that too. We'll see if he can continue to get the fold right. He managed it this time in the art. We'll see.
Just this once.
For now, it's correct.
We'll see how long that lasts. I am being accosted by a dog.
Yeah.
Bookbee.
Hi, yes, hello. Anybody else want to go?
Well, if no one else wants to go, I can pretty firmly say that Hibiki has been big chillin'. Unlike many other party members here, he does not have a strict goal in mind. Because there's people everywhere. So, he can pretty easily do his anthropology stuff.
That is a benefit.
Yeah, he is a normal person. He doesn't have some big fancy quest here. He's just been big chillin', probably has been like hanging out in the village. Probably observing how people cook and all that stuff.
Is Oatmeal alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I said, well, Kame is gonna be hanging around with somebody else, so I'm waiting for. Yeah.
Alright. No worries.
That's fair.
Valid.
Then Harumi also kind of big chillin'.
Viper's just there. I'm like, I don't have anything to add.
After very respectfully declining having Kita's mother pay for her stay at the inn because Harumi's kind of rich and doesn't need it. She's just been kind of spending her day watching festival progress and also fine-tuning her own performance.
Watching Hibiki be a little bit cringe fail as he
She thinks it's funny and fascinating.
Study like a bug.
He probably like accidentally ends up looming over people. For as much as his meager height will allow him.
Finds something to stand on top of that just lets him loom.
As
I
he's
mean-
like watching people work.
He does have flight speed, so he can just perch on things and watch.
Like a
Like the
fucking...
world's shittiest Mothman.
I was gonna say the world's least scary gargoyle.
Oh. Ophi's whining. Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Baby need attention.
oh, dog ownership.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, beloved doggies.
Thankfully, Iggy is being very, very nice right now because he can sit in the chair next to me and pretend that he's a people.
Aww.
Let him roll the dice.
Yeah.
Let roll the dice. Let him roll the dice.
What is Iggy's character for this one shot? This campaign. This one episode of the campaign, he gets to join in.
Ah, fuck, I have to really quick go back to that one, to that one unraveled episode about calculating your pet's HP.
Lamau.
He is small, he is loud, he's scrunkled.
He's dumb.
Yeah. He's just a little baby boy.
He's just a
Hey.
little guy.
Yeah. He'd be a barbarian.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has the
Little
rage
owl.
issues for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, little man? Yeah. You see a stranger and you just go rage mode.
Yeah.
Kobold barbarian. That's what I'd assign him.
Lamau.
That is the most Iggy character. That is correct.
The correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I am curious with things we've heard about stuff in game. I want to see more with the mirror and find
Okay,
out
we're
what
gonna
that's
hope
about.
that's enough for now.
What did baby want?
I think she was just hungry.
Oh.
Baby needs snack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, the thing with puppy dogs is that they are loud and they are needy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, who else wants to go?
Well, I went, Noodle went, Marzi went, so it's either Spec or Oatmeal.
Like I said,
Yeah. Go.
Viper's just existing.
Fair.
I think it would be funny if Kame was following Viper around.
OMG, comrades.
Viper watching Kame follow. This one's okay.
Aw.
Question. Since Viper is a teenager, does she sleep in?
No.
Or is
I'm
she
afraid
too
not.
assassin-brained for that?
She is up until like she is up at like dawn.
Fucked up. She should be at the club.
Alternate universe, modern AU is Viper clubbing at 2 a.m.
Jesus. She'd be the bouncer. What are you talking about?
She's there at 2 a.m. once everyone's get kicked out, gets like a drink for being the bouncer.
There is still like a lot of like preparation for the festival going on. So like it's probably again like the first session where like Viper is like kind of walking around and people are asking her to like test some things out.
She gives the most like monotone response to everything. I'm sorry. I watched a recap today of every line for Says in the entire Phineas and Ferb franchise. My sanity. But that's the energy I'm imagining her responding to all this stuff in like the most monotone voice.
Alright, in that case, it's probably around lunchtime again, with the festival being in preparation, that you guys finally managed to meet up once again. And I'll let you guys decide this time, since you are boarding at the inn, if you want to stay outside, or if you want to go in and have a more, closed off conversation.
Kame will like slightly exasperatedly like try to she will want to go inside because she's been trying to get you guys all in one spot for most of the day.
Trying to wrangle us.
Viper's
Yeah.
doing her own thing, Kame's following, trying to get everyone together. Hibiki's just standing on the rooftop.
Aurelio probably has been living up to the ghost rumors. Like you look away for the second, and then you look back and he is gone, and it's like, where the fuck did he go this time?
Alright. You can, like, probably take your food up into your, rooms in that case, or into a room.
Somehow, eventually, Kame has managed to wrangle the party.
Yes.
God, I feel sorry for this kid.
Right?
Like, the thing is that, with Hibiki, it's probably like, hey, can you go here? And Hibiki is like, yeah, sure, no problem. Because the only person he doesn't like is Aurelio. He just also gets distracted along the way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it takes him a lot longer to get there.
ADHD, man.
It'd be like that.
Epic ADHD, man.
Hang on. Ophi is whining again.
Oh.
I cannot tell what she wants. I took her out twice.
Ophi, darling.
She may want attention.
Yeah.
That could be very much it.
I think she wants to go out again.
Mm.
Could be possible.
Mm-hmm.
I said it could be possible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's been alone since like 1. It's like 7:30 now. So I'm just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Quick potty break for the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
Alright, I'll take my puppy dog out as well.
Mm-hmm. Puppy
Valid.
break.
Puppy break.
Very important.
This gives me more time to continue transferring the class over.
Fair. I think.
Amusingly, Viper getting up at sunrise would have just missed Kame's morning routine. She gets up before sunrise.
Jesus.
It's on her
Like,
sheet.
What is wrong with these teenagers?
She's a monk.
Viper's just Viper, man. Don't ask me to explain whatever's going on there.
Yeah. Can't believe it. All the adults sleep in.
How dare you accuse Harumi of sleeping in? She just doesn't wake up that early.
That's the equivalent of sleeping in compared to these children.
That's alright, these two are not normal.
None of them are normal.
No one.
Well, I
cares.
mean, Harumi and Hibiki are normal. Dude, Harumi's fucking normal as fuck.
Okay, I believe that.
Hibiki is allegedly normal.
I don't
Allegedly.
trust Hibiki to
Allegedly.
be normal. He's too normal.
We've passed a point.
There's always some level of weird to normal, but he is too normal. There is not enough weird there. It's gone all the way around. This man's spiritual weapon is a stick.
Yeah, and
I don't trust like that.
let him live.
Man, I love this group.
Yeah. They're so good. We have 1, 2-ish people who are, somewhat socialized. Harumi is definitely socialized.
Mhm.
Like,
I
she's
look-
socialized, but she's definitely like this girl grew up rich.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could somewhat trust Kame as well to be more socialized. I trust her more outside of the hell dungeon. That was clearly causing her trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She socialized, I guess. Not very worldly though, and
Mhm.
her charisma is fucking terrible.
Fair.
Lamau.
I
She's
just
not
look-
somebody who's good with words.
Fair. I just look at myself and then the 2 people above me, their characters. I don't trust these 3.
It's really funny because that implies Harumi is gonna do most of the talking, and she doesn't speak that much.
Mm-hmm. Like,
You're the bard.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how many words have you heard her say this entire time, Oatmeal?
Not a lot, but typically.
We're doomed.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do fine.
Aurelio may need to learn to be the face.
Honestly, his charisma isn't awful.
I'd hope not.
Yeah.
He's just a foreigner.
He is. And he
He's kind
lacks.
of an ass.
Yeah, he is. He lacks socialization skills because funny things revealed in the FPS. I gesture to the fact that it has been at least 20 years since he has interacted with a human or other person outside of an academic context.
Eesh.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking rough.
We're doomed.
Oh, I did add up the value of the remaining gems. So we theoretically have 400 GP as a party to spend.
Got it. I think I can. I'll put that down in the players' chat.
Don't fall, dice. Oh gosh, I forgot how bad her Christmas was. I mean, I had to balance out the 4 plus 4s. But it's the -2.
Nice.
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 We got monies, baby.
We do.
I'm just realizing I forgot to think of if we're making masks at the festival. I don't know. I think we might. I think that's a thing. I did not even plan what kind of mask my terrible wizard would make.
You can go for something frosty. That's easy.
He could. I'm gonna have to figure it out on the fly, because I think that's fair, because he wouldn't know jack shit about making a mask.
Yeah.
People like, you mean those things from masquerade balls? What? Looking around like, what do you mean? What? This isn't a masquerade. What are you talking about?
Man, I'm gonna have to think of what Kame would do too. I'm not sure. Because she knows a lot about this shit.
True.
She's a Way of the Masks monk.
Yeah. And I think did she get more insight from her FPS?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not going to make a mask of what she saw in the mirror because it's still troubling to her.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Iggy, are you going to try and make a nest on my backpack?
Aww.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are.
That's his backpack now.
Yes, true.
Backpack for his applesauce.
John needs a backpack for his applesauce.
John's got that applesauce that you crave. Everybody catch his juicy jump wave.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Just get a backpack for your applesauce.
I'm going to.
Yeah. Like, no need to be jealous. You can get your own backpack for your own applesauce.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe it won't be as cool as John's, but like that's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, can
People can't
anyone
just
be as cool as John?
Chom.
Yeah.
You have a point.
I'm just gonna go back to my little thing.
You gonna go back to trying to pull your sad cowboy?
No, I need you to understand. I have been farming. I have resorted to doing single pulls. Noodle knows how desperate that means. I'm not even saving up for a 10 pull. If I get 160 gems, I'm pulling. He's so close, and yet I'm denied.
Did they not do the like save up for 10 pulls and you get a free one, or?
No, they do that, but it works either way. You don't have to pull 10 at a time. It's even if you do like 10 individuals, you're still guaranteed a fourth one. I just normally just do the 10 pulls because it's a lot easier and it's a lot nicer to see a bunch of things go by at once. But I am so desperate for my sad cowboy man, and I am
pulled for Boot Hill.
Pull for Boot Hill in my name. Noodle,
don't say that, because if you say that Noodle gets him, you'll be devastated.
Let's see. It's loading.
Like I'm pulling up the game right now to see what I'm at, but like
yeehaw.
I am at such a high pity level in this game right now. I feel like I am going to die.
I think I have enough for a 10 pull too.
I will say Firefly and Ruin May come next.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty happy with my team as is.
Hey,
I have my...
Howdy.
Mm-hmm.
The rewards we got from the thing, I'm not sure that the one that we have is right. Because I have on my sheet a +1 dagger. Harumi has the instrument, obviously. Aurelio has the jar of stars, because that was the whole thing.
Yeah. It's just a light. He's not opening it.
Yeah. I think Kame has the dagger and Viper has the Everbright lantern.
Yeah, yes, I have the Everbright lantern.
Okay, okay.
Oh, hey, Avi.
Hi. She should be good now.
That's so valid.
If not, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah,
That's
just
you.
how having doggy like.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How? No. Don't kick me.
Listen, you've heard how. Hi, baby.
Her doggy.
Alright.
What I miss?
Yeah.
You missed
I
me
got
losing
spurs
my.
that jingle, jangle, jingle.
No.
You got him?
No.
Oh my god.
I told you you'd be devastated.
No,
I didn't.
I'm gonna
I was just saying that.
I'm gonna end you, Noodle.
All right. Something about gotcha. I figured out that Kame has the dagger and Viper has the Everbright lantern.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just got that mixed up.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise we're good.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm probably gonna have to cut that out of the recording.
That's fine. It means you can cut out the talk about gacha games too.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yes, you guys have made it to the inn. It is lunchtime. You guys have food with you. Kame, what do you want to discuss with the party?
Yep. She is she has said I need to talk to you guys about something. And she's been like a little fidgety. And she as they're there in the room, she looks to Harumi particularly, and says, I had a dream last night, and I met, why can't I remember his name?
Apertura?
Appy.
Apertura.
Appy slice.
I met Apertura?
Apertura.
And he told me that the mirror is his.
Harumi.
He just blinks.
Hi.
Harumi. You are a masked bard.
Yes,
So
that's me.
you are a bit more religious than the rest of the people here. Everybody else is
Which is
free.
funny. Because
Yeah.
I'm a cleric.
The
I
rest
feel
of
like when you're
y'all
more
are
religious
free to
than the
roll.
cleric. Sorry, go ahead.
I did not hear what you said.
That feeling when you're more religious than the cleric.
It'd be like that. If the rest of y'all are free to roll a religion check. However, Harumi, you already know that name.
Yeah, she was already sitting very prim and proper and straight up, but that gets her she's paying very close attention to this conversation.
May I request advantage on this? No, wait, I'm not a cleric from around here, am I?
You're not.
Mm.
But, let me DM
If
you
you've
something
been around
actually really
long
quick.
Alright.
I know my boy has a fairly decent religion modifier, but I'm not gonna roll because he's not from around here.
That's fair.
He has no clue. He's
Yeah,
not been here long
Hibiki's-
enough.
Hibiki's also not from around here, but he has been here a little bit longer, and also is one a cleric, two an anthropologist.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the DM rolls.
Mhm.
Yeah. Viper would also likely know, just because she's also Yiddish.
No, sorry, I was absolutely kidnapped because you guys got me thinking about the cavern.
Sorry, come back. We need. Throw him back to space. Not right now.
You can't think about cowboys.
I can't think about
Actually,
cowboy.
You
Not
know what will
yeehaw.
bring you back?
What? What?
Huh?
Also, what's the technical stat we're rolling so I can add my modifier?
Religion.
I think it's
Religion.
yeah.
Religion? Okay.
Mhm. Yes.
Oh, hey, this is not a bad.
Here. To bring you back to my use.
My baby!
Yes.
Okay.
I'm good again.
Mhm.
Lament.
Oh,
I did not bring my physical dice, but that's okay.
that's fair.
He
I
Hibiki,
forgot to
you
roll for
know
vibes.
that name at the very least. It is very familiar to you. Viper, and by extension, Harumi. I'm just gonna bundle you guys together for this one. Apertura is a lesser god. He is a god of dreams, personalities, masks, and a spirit of the collective unconscious. Harumi?
Hi.
Harumi in specific. Oh, I should also add on, he's also a god of choice and free will. That's also for Viper and Harumi. Harumi, you know your patron. You know your patron very, very well. Obviously, because you are a follower of him, you would know that followers of Apertura are kind of few and far in between, so to speak. It is not common for him to actively reach out to someone who is not already his follower. Usually, it's the other way around. People normally, when they are in the midst of a very difficult decision to make, they normally come to Apertura to try and find answers on what decision they should make. It is not common for him to reach out in the opposite way, so to speak. He doesn't connect with others.
He doesn't call you, you call him.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
Which, to be fair, is how many gods work.
Yeah. And, like, especially since he's the god of, like, choice and free will, it's not like he's gonna call you up specifically to give you a quest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Harumi, this entire time, Kame, that you've spent time with her during these short couple of days, she's been, like, very proper, like a noble should be, but, like, relaxed. But she is focusing very, very hard on you. And she's just, huh?
I was about to say get perceived.
She's staring into your soul.
Her head retracts into her shell just a little bit. Yeah. I was having a nightmare, and then it stopped being a nightmare and got really nice, and he was there, and he showed me the Sea of Souls, and we talked about stuff, and he mentioned that mirror we found, and it apparently is, it's kinda, he made it, in a sense. It's a part of something bigger, because somebody recently tried to destroy the whole thing, and this is one of the remnants that this is one of the pieces that kind of got lost, and it shows a aspect of your self, one of your masks. I don't know which, but he said it's an aspect of yourself, even if you don't recognize it as yourself at first. And I asked, like, should we do something with the mirror? And he said that if we want, we could bring it to Sonamaru.
Sonamaru.
That does not surprise me.
he would not outright tell us to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I am surprised that he did find you in your dream, however.
I real quick,
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
Kame did roll a religion check in that FPS.
Mm-hmm.
Did not connect that Apertura is a deity.
Oh my god. Some weird man in my dream.
Just told me these things.
Why does Harumi know this man?
Is he, you seem to know, is he like a powerful spirit, or?
That is one thing he is known to be.
Okay, can you tell me who he is?
This is the part where she goes, no, right?
Harumi, straight faced as she's been this entire time. He is my patron god.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Uh,
Huh. Oh. I was.
I'm dying.
I wish he'd have said something. I would have
If-
been more reverent.
If you had known, then it would have influenced how you had acted around him. And he is the god of choice and free will. I assume that's why he went to you and not to me, as one of his followers. I probably would have gone with whatever he said anyway.
That makes sense, I guess. Well, I do kind of want to, do what he said we could. We return the mirror to Sonomaru.
As long as that is a choice you're making of your own free will, I'm sure he will appreciate it. And I will tag along.
Okay.
So,
It is.
did he, like, give a reason why we should, or?
It's, well, like you said, it's a piece of a larger whole, that kind of got broke off of it. I don't know what that whole thing is, but it's probably important if a piece of it shows one of your masks, an aspect of yourself. This, and I also don't really have a reason to want to keep this mirror. So I'd rather return it to the god it belongs to. And I didn't exactly have a destination in mind currently, so might as well visit Sonomaru.
He kind of just looks at you blankly.
I'm not sure you understand. A god, or at least at the time, what I thought was very clearly either a very powerful mage uh, or a spirit of some kind. Saved me from my own nightmare, showed me the Sea of Souls, and was really nice and really friendly, helped explain what the mirror is, and said that if I really wanted to, but I didn't have to, I could bring it to Sonomaru. He did make it clear that it's my choice to do this, but I do really want to do this.
Aurelio.
Hey, white boy.
Hi.
Hilarious that Sonomaru has come up again in the same day, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I need to roll something really quick just for fun and flavor. Fun and flavor.
I'll be right back. I have to let my cat out before he makes more noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what roll is that, my dear?
That's a deception to like nod along like he understands what the hell you guys are talking about. He has no clue what any of this is. Like who that guy is. He doesn't know what the Sea of Souls is, why you're talking about masks in relation to like a person. Like masks are something you make and wear. Why are you going on about this? That's not what I saw in the mirror. That's weird. Sure, okay, you saw the weird dream man, and Harumi knows the weird dream man. Okay, it's a god. It's a god. That was a god. Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You talk to God in your dreams? Okay, I guess.
He's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I won't contest that because it's funny if he gets away with it, actually. And
Yeah,
also because I think right now Hibiki is a bit too... His two little brain gears are still trying to connect. Okay, so he's nice and he wants us to do this. But why?
Yeah. Aurelio is just, well, I needed to go that way anyway, so this is convenient. But also, what they doing over there?
what they doing over there?
He is just so lost, but he is pretending he knows what's going on. He's the kid in the back of the classroom who is totally paying attention. Mm-hmm.
He's Naruto during the arc where they tried to cheat on that test.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Most everybody else knows what's going on. No.
Is Hibiki visibly like not getting it still?
I mean, he's still kind of just staring blankly as if he is expecting like something else.
A caveat?
Well, not so much a caveat, more so like none of the things that Kame has listed really proc to him as an actual solid reason for why they should do it.
That makes sense.
Because in his mind, like, they have the choice to do it. So if they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it with no harm done.
Mm-hmm.
And it just being a part of something doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't really mean anything to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a, hey, you should return this because it's important that it's where it belongs, versus, if you could return this, if you want to, well, that's fine. Yeah.
Yes, Marzi.
But it was obvious that the little mirror was what kind of fucked up that dungeony place, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
You also are all free to roll persuasion.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Hibiki is ever, not persuaded to do something, that is a viable route.
I love him. Is Kame obviously struggling with trying to articulate to Hibiki why she wants to do this?
A little bit, yeah. She was gonna start saying like, okay, so in Yeddo, gods are really important.
Harumi probably reaches out and very gently puts a hand on Kame's shoulder and then looks at Hibiki. The dungeon that we went through to look for Kita's comb. It was influenced by that mirror that is a part of a bigger whole. If those are out there across Yeddo, there may be more like that and more people may be in danger.
You want to roll persuasion?
Yeah. Just for you. Let's
Thank
see.
you.
What's your persuasion, Harumi? God, my desk is so small now that my computer is fucking huge.
Holds you.
Boop.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good enough. Hibiki looks at Harumi for one long moment before he kind of just shrugs with a smile, like, yeah, alright. And we'll fish out the mirror to hand over to Kame. Probably turn with the reflective side turned down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll take it and keep it reflection down, and probably wrap it in a cloth and put it with her gear.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't have to come, I guess. It would be nice to have some help. Um, uh,
Yeah, I may as
Yeah,
well
alright.
tag along. I've got business that way, so may as well.
oh, what kind of business?
None of yours.
He mulls it over a second, like debating, like, do I? And thinks again back to his earlier conversation.
The voice of Dr. Iro haunting you.
It really is. He's just like, well, it's a lead for my studies. So, I was told to go that way.
She tilts her head a little bit, not quite understanding what you mean, but nods. That reminds me. She stands up and says, I would like to apologize for offending you. I concede that there may be something about that ability that I do not know, and that perhaps it is not as evil as I thought.
Well, I don't see why you need to do that.
She shoots a glare at him, but then...
What? He's
but then-
never apologized for offending us.
but then bows formally to Aurelio and says, I spoke out of fear before. I now beg your forgiveness.
Well, you didn't need to go that far. Just a sorry will work, but I accept it.
Oh, thank you. Also, Aurelio Rimebrand's son? What's a Lord Scholar?
Ah. Right. I don't know if you have anything similar. Some sort of rank here. And he kind of looks to Harumi, like, for help. Like, do you guys have an equivalent?
Harumi, roll history real quick.
Yep. Let's see. History. Where is my cursor? There you are. History. Boop.
Okay. Yeah, you're more of a performer. Makes sense. You got like a pretty. Okay.
Yeah. Actual political things are handled by her grandmother.
Fair.
I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words. You've heard something along the lines of learned people. There are like scholars. You know the word scholar. There are things like, of course, wizards and whatnot, people who like devote themselves to their studies in order to learn science, magic, what have you. But there is, I haven't come up with a name for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a group of these scholars that are highly regarded in the noble sphere. That the Emperor of Yeddo will call upon if he ever needs like some specific knowledge.
Oh, maybe like a royal scholar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the royal mages, the royal mage scholars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sounds
Harumi kind of.
I'm getting.
Huh? Oh.
Phone call, I think.
Okay.
Oh shit, Fletcher's dead.
Oh no.
Rip.
Well,
Rest in peace.
Damn. I get all
What
of
a
his
way to go.
characters.
Yep.
you do.
You sound so disappointed by that.
I am.
There's some that he wants.
We'll get Aurelio to apologize soon.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. He's
Who
stubborn.
would you even want, Spec? Who would you want if I did get all of Fletcher's characters?
Probably wants Spec.
Yes.
That was my first guess.
That's what I
Beck and probably the Lunar Lux girl, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Also want a character that Fletch hasn't introduced yet.
Understood.
Is that
Okay.
character from that one roguelike?
Oh no, it's from Deco.
No.
The character just hasn't been introduced yet.
Oh, is it her? You want her?
It's her.
Of course.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh
there.
man. Well, there we go.
I have to take out the trash before I go to bed tonight, so don't let me forget.
Okay.
Oogie.
Deal.
Because
Aye, aye.
my wonderful little brother who kicked me out from my own home, who I love so much, did not do that before leaving.
Ah,
What the fuck?
How much are you charging him?
All right.
To be clear, I say kicked out from my own home, very hyperbolically.
Okay.
Saying.
But yeah.
All right. Did I miss anything or?
Nope.
Oh, Iggy.
Did miss
Okay.
Iggy.
Yeah,
so
he.
Harumi does know an equivalent title,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
roughly.
Aurelio was looking at Harumi, trying to find a more a sort of like something similar to a Lord Scholar. It would be
Yeah.
probably like a Royal Scholar.
Yeah, it was like the help how to explain this.
Harumi tilts her head slightly as she mulls this over.
Mhm.
While I'm not familiar with them personally, I do know that there are a handful of renowned scholars that serve the Emperor.
Oh, good. You do have an equivalent.
Um,
Mm.
Like, okay, what, um, what does this scholar do, though?
Well, all right. Where I'm from, to earn the title a Lord Scholar, you have to dedicate yourself to study, to put it in the lightest term possible. Doesn't exactly have to be one field. You can have a broader idea of research. But you're, as a Lord Scholar, I am not bragging. It's quite literally, I am one of the best mages in the entire kingdom.
Hibiki is rolling his eye.
Aurelio is ignoring Hibiki.
You still didn't address the fact that you never apologized for upsetting other people, so he's
Yeah.
simply. He does not respect you.
The feeling is mutual.
We're not gonna survive this campaign. We're not gonna survive this game.
I'm sorry to say that it is incredibly obvious to everyone at the team.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kame's eyes go wide, and she seems very impressed and nods as she seems to think that over.
So I mean, I think that's the best way to explain it.
That's a highly respectable position. Wow.
Right?
Only he had the attitude to back it up.
I'm sorry, the coffee's not a character, but oh my god.
He's
Oh,
probably
Aki had
muttering that
proper-
under his breath.
Yeah, is he just like glares at you out the corner of his eye? He's like, I can show people respect when they show me the same in turn.
If you show me a reason to respect you, perhaps I will.
Could say the same to you.
Now
You
about our
already
journey.
did.
You
Congrats for
started
repeating
it.
yourself.
Oh joy.
Now about the journey we will be undertaking. Viper, would you like to join us?
She kind of stands there and seems to think for a moment before. I see no reason why not.
Harumi trying very hard to steamroll her way through the incoming argument. I can't believe Aurelio and Hibiki are gonna have a Toshiro Laios moment.
God. New topic provided.
The only difference is that neither of them thought they were friends to begin with.
Correct. Right, so it seems like all of us are going to Sonamaru.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll admit, I I don't know how long the journey is. So, you will have to lead on that front.
Mm-hmm.
Supplies and other necessities for our journey.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a trip. That's for sure.
There's, again, a glance to the side, and he does not hide that he is grimacing a bit at the fact that, oh joy, long trip with this guy.
Nothing like a road trip to force you to be friends.
It's that brother bear scene.
It's probably even worse because, like, it is incredibly clear that Hibiki does not have a goal like Aurelio is.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for him to tag along other than he just tagged himself along.
Yeah.
All that
He
happened
like-
for Hibiki. All that happened for Hibiki is tall, pretty lady was like, people could get hurt, and he was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So, you guys are you guys doing anything else for your quick little meeting?
No, aside from Harumi, like, very lightly clapping her hands together and being like, since journeying is a part of why I'm traveling, then I should be able to oversee our preparations.
Okay, I'll help where I can. I've traveled a lot, so I know how to get stuff.
Aye.
Well, we'll be counting on you then.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And as soon as he can, Aurelio is definitely going to get out of the room. Like, okay, that's enough, people.
Aurelia voice, I've been too emotionally vulnerable. I explained to them what my job is.
He's like, that's enough socialization for today. I've had enough. I'm done. Farewell. We're good.
Miki is chilling once Aurelio's gone.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Alright. So y'all are just gonna leave the inn once you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's probably a parting word of feel free to enjoy yourselves at the festival then, and Kame and I can begin preparations once that is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's probably like a time to meet again with once preparations are set, or at least to, reconvene.
Mhm.
That's probably set.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are exiting the inn, and as you guys are about to head into your own directions, can you all make me a quick perception?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Alright.
Persepi.
a persecution.
All right.
Oof.
Roll the actual dice.
I would like to
Joy.
ask
Thank you, actually.
for a break soon because it has been an hour and a half.
Alright.
That's not
What's your perception? Oh boy. Thanks, buddy.
We're all
Only
so good at
Kame
this.
sees.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, Aurelia!
He is in such a rush to get out. He is not paying attention.
This is hilarious. Only Kame has eyes.
Well, she's just got everything she was worried about off her chest, so she's pretty cool right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's doing great. Harumi's probably distracted because straight-faced as usual, but in her mind is like, okay, my performance for the festival, checking out the festival, checking on Kita, making a list for travel preparations.
Aw.
Okay. I think it's really funny that Aurelio got a fucking 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense that everybody else rolled higher than him.
Mm-hmm.
Because Aurelio was the first one leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Aurelio.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just read what was sent and rolling. Okay.
I didn't realize my mistake until I saw it. I was like, why is it 2 digits?
Aurelio, in your rush to exit the inn, you do not realize that you are stepping out at the exact same time several children are running by. You narrowly avoid a collision.
Yeah, it is. He's not excited. Oh god, children.
You just hear like a collection of, "Ah, it's Mr. Ghost!"
He's just...
He's not a ghost, he's just a guy.
Nope, that's an odd number. He does not play into it. He just rolls his eyes like, oh god, here we go.
Everybody else except for Viper. You recognize this group of children. It is the same group of children that Keto had been playing with yesterday, before the whole adventure started. Kita is not with them. Kame. With your 21, you notice that you actually see Kita coming down a path that is a little bit further up the hill. Behind her is a very familiar house. You've stayed here for quite some time. It is a house that belongs to the local doctor.
She's going to just like try to get the others' attention while they're all coming out of the inn. Like, maybe we should check on Kita. Maybe something. That's the doctor's house. Maybe something. I don't know. Got on the comb and made her. I don't know. I just think we should check.
Sure. Time to mosey on over.
She will try to scoot over and get Aurelio's attention as well.
Yeah. The moment Aurelia does not give them a response, they kind of just go, "Bye, Mr. Ghost!" and like scurry off to play elsewhere.
Yeah, I need to roll another thing. Oh joy, thank you so much, Aurelio. He's playing it so cool. As soon as when Kame points out the house, he does recognize it clearly because he had been looking into that house before the dungeon adventure, and is going along with things. He'll go along with it. Yep. He hasn't met the doctor. No.
Well, now you just make me want to roll.
Go ahead.
It's probably not going to end well because Avery has been.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everyone's
It's fine.
So mean.
Comment her only comment is like, a doctor's kind of like a scholar, right?
Aye.
Well, I feel like if you study, you are a scholar.
There's a distinction.
Are you saying you're smarter than a doctor?
Well, there is a difference between those who are just scholars and those who are employed by the Emperor.
Aye. I've looked into this doctor, and I think, it's worth going that way.
Okay.
End of discussion. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're just like
This
Kame's
group
cool
is
with it,
so
he's
good
going.
at talking to each other, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kame had kind of given Hibiki like a blank look about the like what a scholar means comment because like she just doesn't know this shit. This is not the kind of people she hangs around with.
I mean, in Hibiki's defense, like, a scholar literally is just someone who studies something. And to become a doctor, you do have to study pretty intensely.
Oh no, he's right, but she doesn't know that. She's heard the word, but she doesn't really know what it means.
This group's a mess.
I love
Yep.
them so
Listen,
much.
we're just lucky that Hibiki didn't make a comment about him being a scholar too.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
'Cause,
Oh
I mean,
god.
he would be correct. He's an anthropologist.
Yeah,
Studies
he's not
people.
wrong.
But I think it would make Aurelio so.
Well, Kame will go up to Kita first, and she was coming down that path. Just smiling like, hey, are you okay?
Hi. She's as you guys are coming up, she kind of like lifts her hands up and like waves. She's kind of walking not quite as energetic as she was earlier. Kame and Viper and Harumi, you notice that there is a red ribbon tied around her wrist. And she goes, I'm okay. I just had to go see the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why is that?
I'm sorry, my brain went. You can't just ask that.
Listen, you'd be wrong of him to ask the doctor that.
I mean, yeah.
It's impolite of him to ask the child that. But below a certain age, children don't have the same concept of polite versus impolite as adults do. And also, I don't think Hibiki does either.
HIPAA does not exist yet.
You're taking advantage of this.
God.
Okay, you are implying that Hibiki is knowingly taking advantage of this child.
Oh my gosh, it's child against child, I guess.
Hibiki is literally just stupid.
Hibiki's just vibing.
Yeah.
He is stupid.
Kita just kind of goes, well, I always go see the doctor twice a week. Mama says I gotta.
Why do you gotta?
'Cause I'm sick.
Oh,
With what?
Mm, I don't know. Um,
Oh no. Oh no.
well,
Aurelio's putting together pieces.
yeah.
Yeah, he is putting together some pieces of what he saw notes on and is like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I feel I have talked to you guys beforehand, and just in case I need to repeat it, she's going to be fine. At the end of the story,
Yeah.
she will be fine.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still get to be funny though.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um. Um.
Kame just nods and says, "Okay, well, I hope you feel better soon. Take it easy today, okay?"
Mhm. I still want to go say hi to my friends.
Okay. I
Make
think
sure-
they went that way.
Make sure to eat lots at the festival.
I will. And she kind of like bounces.
Oh.
Don't let your friends tell too.
Fuck.
Don't let your friends tell too many ghost stories.
she kind of gives you that a face like colon O. Spooky. Before she kind of I think she's gonna give Kame and Harumi a hug.
Aw.
Oh, she gets a little pat on the head.
Because she
Aw.
knows for a fact that they will hug her.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Kame is child-sized. She can hug her very comfortably.
I think she's half expecting Hibiki to just pull out candy.
Does she like look up at him? Like,
Yeah.
He once he catches on, he does in fact pull out 2 pieces of mochi to give to her.
She has one in both hands. And she lets out a very excited gasp before she says thank you and like raises both fists in the air and starts like trotting along faster than she was walking earlier down to meet up with the rest of her friends.
aw.
I love her.
Mhm.
She's baby runner.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah,
thanks,
Noodle?
my boy. Yeah. Aurelio was definitely playing it cool before. As soon as that child is gone, like not immediately paying attention to them, he turns on his heel and is definitely like moving with purpose towards the doctor's house now, like stone faced. This is like, oh no. As he is just like, oh shit, I have made connections. Need to go now. He does not say a word to the party.
Kame's just
There he goes again.
Kame's just following, confused. She looked a little more worried after Kita left. Because like, oh, this kid is apparently pretty sick. But she at Aurelio's heels, she does say like, well, we know it at least wasn't the comb.
He doesn't say anything yet. Shit. Oh boy.
Aurelio, oh no.
He is driven right now. This is, oh god. I look at what was talked about in the FPS, and I look at his whole fucking goal here. And unless anybody stops him, he's walking right up to the door, and is going to, like, slide it open with definitely more force than he should.
Bro!
You don't even make it to the door because, one of the things I forgot to, describe in the FPS, Dr. Iroha grows his herbs herbs and, like, ingredients. They're, you see, like, some, patches, that are kind of, like, fenced off, directly next to his house. He is currently tending to them.
Okay, cool. Good. He is making a beeline for the doctor. And just fucking in the most... Oh god, he is not socialing right now. He's not socialing. This is, oh boy.
Why are you so upsetty?
Yeah, he just fucking walks up to Iroha and is like, you didn't say any of those notes were for a child.
Alright.
Just no previous context, no hi, just right there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, I have a character rep to show you guys.
Yes.
Alright, who is this guy based on? Let me see.
Bring him back. There he is!
Yeah.
The man!
Dwarf.
Yes.
For a quick, really quick verbal description, he is a dwarf man, with brilliant red hair and a beard, but he's also dressed incredibly casually.
This is a man doing his best.
I love him, Your Honor.
He's very good.
As I pull up his ref on OBS because I completely blinked.
Fair.
Everybody else, you have just witnessed Aurelio, your good friend ? Come up to this dwarf man and say something about notes. Dr. Iroha looks up from where he is tending to these ingredients that he is growing, and he goes, "I'm back so soon."
The kid. He's like, oh god, I think in that moment he realizes just what he did.
Care to clue the rest of us in, or are we just going to be treated as your accessories as usual?
And like, it's not accessories, it's
Rimebrand Sensei, calm down.
Whatever this conversation is, it is obviously urgent enough for you to go rushing off like this, which means it is not something for us to speak about out in the open.
No, probably not. And he looks back to the doctor, like, when we spoke those notes, you're trying to cure Kita, the little one.
Yeah. Yes. I didn't bring it up because, well, it's, very difficult to talk about, and quite frankly a bit rude to bring up without her parents' permission.
And she's going to the festival. Is that even safe?
She's not contagious.
Oh. Alright, that does limit some dangers. I. Right, this isn't a conversation to be having outside.
And who
May
is
we?
this? He's gesturing to everybody else.
These are, my, and he pauses a second, companions? I don't quite know. We're all traveling to Sonamaru together.
Oh, so you have put your lesson into use.
You don't need to, bring...
Gay ass!
Anyway, and he'll, like, introduce everyone. Introduces Hibiki last. He almost doesn't, but he does. Because he knows he'll get called out if he doesn't.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Iroha's probably gonna wipe his hands together, get the dirt off of it. You see him, he's clutching a little bit of, like, picked herbs and plants and, like, a bit of flowers and whatnot. And he says, why don't we speak inside?
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to slide the door open and gesture for you all to enter.
Yep. Heading
In
inside.
they go.
Mm-hmm. Leaving the shoes at the door. Remembering that. Yep. I think Aurelio finds his way back to the seat where he was before at that low table.
Yeah, it's one of those low tables that's pretty traditional in Yeddo. The mixing pot is still in the back. It's not lit yet, but he is there. Dr. Iroha closes the door behind the lot of you. And he says, well, I suppose if Kita told you herself, it's... Yes, Kita is sick.
Will she be alright? Going to the festival won't make it worse, will it?
As far as I know, it will not. The illness itself is... He's trying to figure out how to put it into words for more common people to understand. And he says, her illness is slow setting. She will be fine for the time being, and I am doing whatever I can with the resources I have to conduct medicine in order to keep it from getting worse too quickly. I am... Kita's mother, Maeno, I think that was her name. Hang on. Yes. Maeno. She moved here to Yoikuzen when she heard that I was moving here as well, because there are no other doctors in the local area who is willing to even try.
What? What? Not even... Why?
Cowards, probably.
Quite. I won't speak much on as a judge of their characters, but I will say that it is a very difficult illness to combat. There is no cure, but that is what I'm trying to find.
Is there anything we can do to help?
He kind of huffs, and he kind of glances out the window.
I'm not a doctor or a scholar or anything, though.
I'm sorry, I'm realizing in retrospect a couple of things that have lined up to make what he is going to ask of you sound really, really funny.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think on Hibiki's end, he's just, well, I'm not that kind of doctor, but I am a cleric, so maybe I can help.
If it's not magically resistant,
Mm-hmm.
there could be some use there. And in the background, Aurelio has pulled out his notes again and is rapidly flipping through. He's paying attention to that in the background.
Yeah. He, Dr. Iroha was looking out the window towards his garden. I can't believe I forgot the word for garden for like at least a few minutes.
Oh,
The best of us.
Before he looks to Hibiki and he says, "You're a cleric.
Yes.
Have you dealt with chronic illnesses before?" I'll take that as a no. He kind of lets out a defeated sigh. Also, I do remember about the request for the break. I am getting there.
Yep, no problem.
And he goes, "All right, well." And he's gonna walk over to that window he was looking out of for a second, and kind of like gesture towards it, like open the curtain a bit more and show you guys the garden. It's a pretty impressive pretty impressive setup that he's got. But he explains. He says, "I do my best to raise my own ingredients here in your cuisine, but I do often have to go searching in the fields for certain ingredients that I cannot find, that I cannot raise here. Unfortunately, as of late, I cannot do that."
Oh?
He looks...
No, I don't think she's gonna ask outright. She's a little too polite to do that.
Yeah, and he he takes a deep breath and he runs a hand over his face and he goes, I cannot approach Taka.
That is a strange way of wording it.
Taka-san?
The
Why?
pyrotechnist, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, he uses the same ingredients that I do with his fireworks. Which has started a frustratingly long debate. The specifics of which is perhaps not important for you to know, but the long and short of it is that we do not get along.
So he has the plants you want, but he also wants to use them.
Quite.
Oh. You probably want the plant. A firecracker wouldn't help, would it?
He kind of looks a little defeated and he's just, no, it would not.
Okay. She had like started reaching for her pack.
Oh, honey.
Wouldn't that just make the child explode?
No,
Let's not.
Oh gosh.
It's like I gotta roll something. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh no!
No.
Viper.
What's the deception for?
You can roll the same.
Was
What are
she
you
trying
doing?
not to laugh?
Baby.
Alright, he's got a flat
It
d20.
It wasn't a laugh, I should note, but
Awful. That makes sense.
nope. The Viper's face did not change at all.
Nope.
She totally didn't just perk up an interest. Oh, yep. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
when
sure.
when hearing that, Viper kind of like raised an eyebrow just slightly and suddenly seemed to be paying attention a lot more to the conversation.
Viper.
Viper. Viper voice. Oh, things just got interesting.
Viper, no.
So
I'm still sorry for the monster I have brought.
Kame.
Yeah.
You've been in Yoikuzen longer than the rest of the party. We did talk about this a little bit ago. I'm not sure if you remember, but Taka does practice with his fireworks at night. You have seen them before.
Yes.
However, the past few days leading up to the festival, there has been nothing.
Oh. Yeah, she kind of thinks. He, well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, do you want us to talk to him? I don't know if he's working more or working less. I just know that there haven't been fireworks the past few days.
Kind of makes a huff at that. Before he's just either talk to him or find the plants in specific, and I can give you a description of them if needed.
That would probably help find them. But yeah, I mean, I can go talk to him.
Everyone
That
else?
has,
Huh?
that has to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. What do you mean you can't just talk to him yourself? Because of some stupid, oh, nobody's heard of collaboration. Aurelio is
That's
just
really
like,
rich
bro.
coming from him.
He's just like,
Hibiki just looks at Aurelio.
I tolerate you.
Just looks at him.
Everyone's just looking at him.
Iroha brings his hands onto his hips. And he goes, "Are you sure you want to say that after the discussion we had earlier?"
Look, I tolerate that one. I can collaborate. I didn't start a fight. Well, not a stupid fight. All right? I can collaborate. We got the thing, the comb. He's trying very hard to not go on a full rant.
Iroha's glancing at the rest of the party.
When it's important, I don't let something like this. How could you not come to an agreement when a child's life is at play? I know I'm an asshole. I know I'm not the nicest person around. I'll admit it. But even I can agree. That's a kid. You don't.
So you see the issue I have with trying to talk to a bullheaded individual who refuses to give up his... He stops mid-sentence and he says, "I have tried."
Does he know it's for medicine for a kid?
To put it simply, I don't know if he's listened long enough to understand that.
Okay. Well, maybe that...
Well, there's your problem. If you want to get something out of them, you have to start with what they want.
He raises a brow at you.
You're bargaining with this? I think there's a moral high ground. That's more important than bartering.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he has the plants.
Why don't you lot just speak with him?
Not Hibiki, my mind going, and if that doesn't work, we can just steal it.
Hey, it's better than what Viper
mean-
handed me.
Kame is on board with this plan.
Let's go talk.
That seems to be only the best way to move forwards.
I want you to know, Harumi's not saying it, but also one of the options that she has handed me is that, alright, well, if he doesn't want to just from talking, I can pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
rich girl, damn!
No, well.
I love how
Also,
each of them have like their own unique way of approaching this.
also, to be clear, Hibiki's plan really is to just go outright, hey, do you want us to help save a child's life? Like,
Fair.
start with that. Because if you say no to that, then you're an asshole.
Mhm.
It is
So it's
morally-
about
it is morally just to steal from you after that.
So it's about giving them what they want first in a way that gets you what you want. Because pretty much any person with even a tiny bit of morals can go, yeah, if a child is dying, I would like to help if I can. And then you have them trapped.
And then you have them.
I still
I
have a
love
bit of information to give y'all, but that's gonna come after we take our break. How long can we go?
5 minutes is fine.
5 minutes? Alright.
Break time.
5 minutes break. I'm gonna take a
I will be back.
quick take a second to check on the doggy.
The doggy. Iggy is passed out in the chair next to me. He's very small.
I can't
God,
believe
it's so
this is
fucking
all
hot.
it took. Sorry. While Marzi suffers with the heat, I pat you.
Also,
This is how I
congratulations to Spec.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Yeehaw obtained.
You got the yeehaw.
You got the funny yeehaw man.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe this is what it took to get Hibiki
Funny
and
yeehaw.
Aurelio on the same page.
Well, I mean,
Because as soon as it was like, if he says no, then we can just steal it. And just internally, Aurelio would have been like, yeah, absolutely, good idea. Let's do that.
please let this be when they start getting along. It's the mutual agreement to steal from this man if he doesn't agree to help Kita.
I mean, I feel like them fist fighting is going to be inevitable, but like
it's
yeah.
still
they
gonna happen.
they can agree on things, which is really funny.
Mhm.
It's just that Aurelio's attitude is what Hibiki has a problem with.
Mhm.
For reasons that are due to him being an entirely normal man.
Yeah,
Yep.
completely normal.
Mhm. Yeah, Aurelio's just constantly annoyed by Hibiki. It's just like, you never stop. It never stops. So I'm just gonna keep firing back and continue to dig my heels in.
God, they're dumb.
They are. They're
Yeah.
both so dumb.
They are going to shonen their way
Into
into getting along.
friendship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Mario.
Hang on, I have to find an image. Hey, you know how I was saying in the players chat that I was like, something possessed me to make 3 new images for the prologue?
Yeah.
That's not it.
Image. Perception.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yo!
Oh.
So cute.
That's so rad.
So,
Hang on.
it's a new title card.
Yay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Should I stick that in now?
If you'd like, yeah. I
Cool.
put it up on my OBS.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, but how funny would it be if Hibiki was like actually just a normal guy?
It would be hilarious if he was actually just a guy. I don't think he is, but it would be very funny if he was.
Hey, Fletch.
Yes.
Remind me after the game I should DM you about something.
Will do.
Me being a little funny ominous for no reason in particular.
I'm just sitting here because I knew this would be something that, like, you put it in front of Aurelio and he's gonna be like, huh, I want to solve this. I didn't think he was gonna take it so personally. And I'm like, dude, where did this come from? Hello?
So, I should say, while we're still recording and while I've got y'all here, Dr. Iroha is based on, I guess you could say, two different things. One of the things he's based on is also based on the other thing. He is loosely inspired by, I don't want to call it an old story because I recently found out it's actually not that old. But there is an old, I think it was either a movie or a book series that turned into a movie called Dr. Redbeard. And it's about a doctor who used to work at the Imperial Palace, moving to a village and practicing medicine there. This quest in particular is based on the Dr. Redbeard from Okamiden, who is also based on the Dr. Redbeard I was talking about earlier.
Nice.
So there is some similarity to the Okamiden Dr. Redbeard, but I'm trying to pull more from, like, what I was researching. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, the story is from 59. Yeah, so it's old but not ancient.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here, lads.
Valid.
I'm rattling the stupid wizard.
How we feeling, gang?
Good.
I'm ready to steal from a man.
Yeah. Honestly.
And or pay him off.
Please don't immediately jump to that. I built mechanics specifically for this encounter, please.
I did
Okay,
not.
I won't ruin your game, I promise.
It's fine, I'll be real. I can't say much because it's going to spoil what's happening, but after the fact, I'll talk about it more.
Understood.
I do hope that you're ready for us attempting to commit theft if necessary.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to grab dinner.
Welcome back.
I'm
Also,
gonna
congrats
be
on the
muted while-
cowboy.
I got the cowboy!
You got the yeehaw man!
It was literally my longest one. The only character who it had been harder for me to get was Rune May, which it makes sense that these two would be hard for me to get because they're both break damage. So just in my luck. But yeah, I'm gonna be muted while I eat.
Are we still good to go, or?
I am.
Okay.
Wait, you want to see a whip I was working on during first part of the game? My girl.
Your girl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A girl! Oh, magical girl.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
She's from my superhero universe because magical girls are in fact superheroes.
Hell yeah.
Fletcher's actually the one who named her, and I'm forever grateful.
Heart
name?
emoji.
Her hero name is Siphon. None of my hero girls have civilian names yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
But Fletcher's the one who came up with Siphon.
I love that.
But spelled like this because her superpower is like energy vampirism.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
That's cool.
I am proud of that name.
It's really good.
Mhm.
Fletcher is who I turn to when I need to give someone a really good name.
Which is funny because normally I am bad at names unless someone asks for help.
All right.
Is there anything else we need to get from the doctor before we head out?
I don't think so.
Should we
Does he give us a plant description?
He's probably going to give you a plant description, definitely. He probably like pulls one of his books off of his shelves and presents it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And like tells you, and it's like it's also like gives you like some tips about where they might be growing, etc., etc. But yeah.
Did you have something you wanted to say, Fletch?
Nah, I was gonna ask for the thing, yeah.
Oh. Had the same idea.
Well, Kama's just gonna march up to Taka's place.
Okay, you guys are walking out the village. As you guys approach the sort of like where the edge of the village meets the fields, you hear well, you more so see Kita approach you guys. And she goes, "Are you going to the fields again?"
We're gonna see Taka-san.
Oh, can you tell Mr. Taka-san to make more fireworks, please?
Sure. Oh yeah, because he didn't do it the last few nights, yeah?
And she nods and she says, "We didn't see a lot of fireworks before we moved here, but I really like seeing them."
Yeah, they're really cool. I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you. And she is gonna run back to her friends and play for a little bit longer. I see you guys' reactions in the gallery.
Crying, wailing, sobbing.
God, I want to say things, but I can't. I can't. The character wouldn't say them.
What do you want to say?
It's just... God, Aurelio has not had emotions for most of this campaign, aside from just being really annoyed. Like, this struck such a chord, and he is trying to be aloof, so that... mainly so that the kid doesn't catch on. But... oh god, he looks so stricken. He almost looks at the kid like she's a ghost. Honestly.
Aurelio, no!
Kind of like a reversal, huh?
Yeah, just not like afraid, but just like he's seen this too many times and he needs to stop it before history repeats itself.
From the ship, so it's repeating itself.
Yeah. He's just... Mm-hmm. It is no secret that Wizard looks like he kind of wants to punch a dude. He knows he's not strong. He knows he's not a fighter. He would punch a man.
Hmm.
All right.
Kame will just be like, let's make sure we talk to him first.
And if
Yeah.
that doesn't work well, we can steal.
Aye! That's the best idea you've had.
Viper just kind of walks over and places a hand on Kame's shoulder. You won't stop them.
Look, it's either we steal or I deck the man across the face and I take the things anyway. So let's just avoid the punch and take it, and we'll hope we don't even need to get to the stealing part.
You guys are so rude.
Well, I think it's a
rude.
little more rude to
Yeah.
withhold life-saving herbs.
I don't think he knows.
Well, we're going to make sure he knows.
Yeah,
And if that doesn't work, then
I
we're
wouldn't-
gonna steal.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Whatever.
Look, some people are terrible people who really wouldn't care.
I
think he's
think
And
like
it's
that.
morally justified to steal from those people.
Rimebrand-san, we haven't even spoken to the man about this.
Mm-hmm. I'm preparing for the worst case, and I might be surprised if it goes well. Either way, it's a positive benefit.
Okay.
Positive outcome.
Y'all wild.
Yeah.
All right. You guys.
Yeah, I think Kame and Harumi should be the head of this party right now.
Yes. Correct. Yes.
All right. You guys are walking across the fields. You approach Taka's house. Not much has changed since the last time you saw it. It is still like a very small house with a radius of burnt earth.
Mhm.
And you still see the familiar sign of beware of explosives.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Taka is not outside, but again, you can see his door.
Mhm. Kame will go up and knock.
Let me see something. Okay. We're starting with that. Okay. Alright. Kame, I kind of hope I can do the folly work for this. Kame, you approach the door and you knock, and there is a good 3 seconds before you just hear a... Ugh.
That was an old man getting up from a chair groan.
Taka-san?
And again, you hear him just go, "It's open."
Yeah, she'll open it and tentatively step inside.
It's a very bare bones house. Again, Taka lives a good ways away from the rest of the village because he works with explosives. And his little hut is very humble. You see a little patch, not patch. The most he has is a bedroll right at this moment. But you see like a little bit of things on the walls, like formulas for different fireworks and whatnot. You see a very low table, kind of like the one Dr. Iroha had. And you see several of these like little containers that would have different ingredients for his fireworks. You also see the blue tiefling himself face first on the ground.
Taka-san, is everything okay?
Can I do a medicine check on this guy?
Please do.
I have a guess, but I'm gonna wait until you confirm.
I also have a guess, but knowing how Parser has been, I am not going to get above a 10 on this. Oh, yay, for once.
Hibiki.
Yeah.
Physically, he's fine. He's just being over dramatic. Because he's incredibly upset over something.
Kame tries to whisper at Hibiki, like, is he drunk?
No, he's just sad.
I mean, that's not far off.
Is there anything we can help with?
No.
What's wrong?
The festival is around the corner and I don't have anything to show for it.
What?
Alright, well,
no.
that was not my guess, but that's hilarious.
What a shame.
Welcome to this man's over dramatic reaction to artist's block.
Fucking felt.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, yeah.
Is that why you haven't done fireworks the past few nights? Yeah. Okay.
You finally get like movement out of him. He kind of like brings his hands to his head and just kind of covers his the top of his head. Like, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Lamau.
Are you out of stuff, or do you need ideas, or?
Goodness, no, oh. Yeah, I need to roll something really quick. By the way, I rolled, like, to see how well he's doing. He got a 5.
Damn, the art block is really hitting.
Okay, that's better. He kind of pulls himself up. You see him readjust his glasses, his spectacles. His ref is still in the character refs channel if you want to like scroll up and find it. And he kind of blinks and looks up at you all. And he goes, "Oh, you're the folks who came by asking about bandits."
Yeah,
You remember us?
we got the comb back for Kita.
Kata.
Mm-hmm.
Did you need something else? Sorry, right now it's not good.
Yeah.
Viper,
we can make this real short then. Delightful.
Well,
Who knows? Maybe talking might give you some inspiration. I mean,
okay,
the floor
snort
sure
is in
isn't.
character. The snort was in character that time.
well, it's kind of about Kita.
Okay, Viper for the third time handed me something blunt. Can I have her just say something so out of left field blunt?
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Your fireworks are killing her.
Hey!
You're not
Well,
wrong
not-
entirely.
No. It's not like that. Not exactly.
I figured I'd just summarize this whole situation.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay, Taka-san. She's really sick, and there's this.
Did the doctor send you here?
The thing she needs is something that you have. She could be better. I don't
not
even.
want anything to do with that doctor.
Well, you don't have anything to do with the doctor. You can deal with
Aye.
us instead. We just need some for Kita.
I mean, you don't want a child to die, do you?
You have to appreciate those fireworks if they're in the ground.
Okay, here's what we're going.
Jesus.
Here's what we're
I'm
gonna do.
so sorry. I've been holding Viper back this whole time.
I think you should stop holding Viper back sometimes.
Please stop
God.
holding her back.
Let her be free.
Let her cook.
She is so blunt. She has handed me so many mean things to say to this man in this one conversation.
Let her
Go
cook.
ahead, Avi.
Alright, so, I was talking to a DM friend of mine the other day, way back when I was writing, these notes. We are going to start up, a round of negotiation.
Oh, God.
Apparently
Ooh.
D&D does officially have rules for negotiations like this.
What?
They kind of suck.
Oh.
Well, now.
Delightful.
I guess that's why we've never heard about it before.
So, here's how we're gonna do this. Currently, you guys, currently there are 5... God, I can... Word. Sorry, it's not negotiation, it's a diplomacy battle kind of thing.
Like a parlay.
Yeah. Currently, you guys are... I'm getting ahead of myself again. There are 5 stages of, like, sort of standings that, you can have with, Taka. And those stages are hostile, unfavorable, neutral, favorable, and friendly. Currently, you are sitting at unfavorable for a variety of reasons, and it's tipping towards hostile, considering the things you are currently saying to him. The way this is going to work, you guys are going to have to talk to Taka, and whoever is talking is going to have to make a persuasion check. If you roll well, it will tick upwards towards favorable and hopefully towards friendly, in order to get the what you need. So, who wants to go first?
So Hibiki does have a +8 in persuasion. Though Every has been mean to me. That said, if there's not someone with better persuasion.
I mean, I think we all get a turn, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should start it off.
Alright. Yeah, I think Hibiki is probably going to say something like, well, think of it this way. If you part with a few of your materials, you can be a hero to that girl. And she won't be dead.
Great parlay opening.
Roll persuasion.
Alright.
Come on, Aubrey. Can I give Bardic or?
Oh no, it's an 18. We're good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hang on, I hear Ophi. Ophi!
Baby?
There she is. Hi, baby.
Bing bing.
Okay.
Ophi.
I think she was getting a little lonely in the other room, so I'm just going to bring her here for a little bit.
Aww.
Yeah.
Baby time.
Yeah. Alright. So that was an 18 on your persuasion check, which does pass. And he kind of narrows his eyes at you, and he goes,
Oh, baby.
you have something to say? This is the most noise you've ever made, and of course it's when I'm recording.
She
That's
wants
the
to
way
be on
doggies work.
recording. Fletch can confirm.
I love you, baby. Yeah. Yeah. He kind of narrows his eyes at you, as I'm also trying to pet Ophi at the same time. He kind of narrows his eyes at you, and he goes, there's a child that's sick and needs my ingredients. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
Okay. You're currently standing on neutral. Who wants to go next?
We should not let Viper go next. We should
I
Who
have
has the next
seen
highest
Viper's
persuasion?
charisma.
Well, actually, I feel like low charisma should go next, just in case, so we can keep the
Yeah.
higher ones in case it ticks down.
I also have a low charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Kame, however, is more reasonable than most of the party on this matter.
Mm-hmm.
Kame
Viper
seems to be
hasn't-
very earnest.
Viper has a -2 charisma.
Oof.
Spiritually,
You can see
Hibiki
why.
is a used car salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Avi, am I able to use Bardic during this parlay or no?
I'll allow it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I just wanted to know just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd offer guidance, but since that has a verbal and somatic component, it would be noticed.
Yeah.
Well, Kame can go next.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
She says, yeah, so, it's this plant. It's called, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this, and she'll describe it. And that mixed up with some other herbs is something that might either make her less sick or cure her. I'm not sure. He's looking for a cure. But yeah, I mean, because as it is, she has to go twice a week for treatment. That's a lot.
Roll persuasion.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna give you a Bardic just in case.
All right. I got a let's see, 17 on the dice. That is a 16.
That'll pass.
All right.
He's looking over these the description that you gave him, and he goes, "Oh, so that's why. Thought he was just rooting where he didn't belong." Oh, hang on. Give me 1 second.
Baby calls. I mean,
Not
my
baby.
statement still stands.
It's not baby that calls, it's babe that calls.
Fletcher, I need you to look at your DMs right now.
Oh my god. Every time we touch.
I get this feeling.
Like, I know those aren't the actual lyrics, so he's not actually singing it, but God.
I love how goofy silly they are.
They're so goofy, silly. I'm so sad this anime is only 12 episodes long.
Oh, they have other seasons, I think. I think
just
at
heard
the very
Marzi.
least there's a season 2.
And there's a movie. I know there's a movie because I'm looking for fan art on Tumblr because I want to see more about these silly, goofy guys.
They're so valid.
I
Oh,
love them.
got you.
I'm so sad that we can't watch it with you, Spec.
You gotta work me up to it.
Hi.
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 Welcome back.
Alright, y'all good?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Taka says that, thought that doctor was just rooting around where he didn't belong. And he looks like he is starting to understand a little bit better. You are now sitting at favorable.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go next?
I guess probably Piper.
Are you
The
sure?
lowest-
We're so close to the end. Are you sure you want to put me there?
Is it mandatory that we all get a turn, or?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. I have 2 more Bardics, and I'm just gonna really quick give that to Viper and Aurelio.
Okay.
I don't even know what Viper would say. Viper, what would you say? This is why are
I know
you
that she
quiet
likes
now?
his fireworks.
Yeah, you do know that she was asking to see more of them and see them.
But she already made the comment about she can't see it. She's under the crowd.
Well, she can say more about it.
Mm-hmm.
Me shaking her, give me words.
Sorry if you hear the squeaking in the background. I think Opie just got a new toy.
Fair.
Oh, yeah.
Question. Does Viper have intimidation, Prof?
Yes, it's only a +1. It is literally only +1 because her charisma's that bad.
Can I argue on your behalf that she just glares at him?
I mean, this is a persuasion
something.
roll.
I don't think that's gonna go how you want it to.
Alright.
That would make things
But
worse.
you can
Yeah.
roll if you want to.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of what she would say. The Jeopardy music playing in my head as I think over this.
Yeah. Handshake on this.
Me and Noodle.
They have to talk. Oh no.
It doesn't have to be
Noodle and
perfect. They can just say,
Noodle and I who are banking on the silence.
I can have Aurelio go if you still need
Okay.
time.
You go, because I am desperately fighting for my life here.
Very fair.
Yeah. And I mean, shit. It's clear he's trying to be earnest, and it just, fuck, it's that kind of thing where you're like, this means a lot to someone, and they're trying to not, like, lose their shit over it. It's that very clear, like, oh god, I care so much about this right now.
Haha, you care.
Opposite of
he
Viper's
does.
problem, who cannot form words because she does not give a single
Yeah. And I think what he says is, well, I can probably say that you might not be entirely wrong with someone snooping around where they shouldn't be, but it's for the right reason. Trying to do anything you can. I've seen the man's working himself endlessly to try and find to help the kid. To get her. I don't even think he knows if it can be cured. Trying to buy her time. That's got to be worth at least a little bit of your supply.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Alright, we'll roll the physical dice for this one.
Everyone's waiting with bated breath.
Come on.
We are rolling the Appa dice. Oh shit. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Oh.
Phone.
Is
phone.
it a nat 20? Nice.
Oh my god.
Yes. Phone.
He
Work with me,
cares
please.
so much.
Phone, please. Please work with me. Oh shit. I need to see if I can spoiler this because of my fucking dice tray. There we go. Yes. My dice tray just has birds on it that might be looking at the camera. I want to make sure that it's safe.
Juby core.
Ooh. Marzi, what's the bardic? What's the bardic? What's that dice?
It's a D8, baby. Hey, cracking dice.
I'll roll the d8 in here. Okay, so that totals up to, that's +3, +5 persuasion, plus a d20. That totals up to 28.
Nice. Big number.
Holy fuck, he actually can be genuine. Who knew? I sure didn't.
Okay. That is really good. I think this is how I'm gonna call it. You, with that roll, you are on friendly. Because it was a nat 20 and because it was so good, I'm willing to say you are on friendly 2 times over.
Yes.
Which basically, to clarify, you would have to fail twice to go back to drop down.
Hey.
Ooh.
Great time to get Viper in on it.
Come on, Viper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think after he says that, he kind of clams up again and is, yeah. That's enough emotion for today.
Yeah.
I need to know, is anybody gonna prod Viper to say something?
Kame will. She'll just just kind of knock the back of her hand against Viper's leg. Like, come on.
What? You've all said everything to him that could be counted as inspirational. I would just tell him the truth. Either he helps us or he has a kid's life on his hands. I mean, now, if that's what he wants, he can go ahead and do that. I'm not to judge him. I understand that fireworks are very passionate to him. And I mean, of course, his passion is their passion. You can't really judge them for that. However, I mean, I can understand it, especially stressful knowing that the entire village would probably blame him and he'd be ousted.
Maybe you
Nobody
should
would
stop
ever watch
talking.
it.
I think it should stop.
Roll
Viper
persuasion.
just kind of smiles slightly as she's told to stop talking.
I love Viper.
She's so terrible. I love her. Roll your persuasion.
It's so
Jesus.
bad. It's so bad, God. Sorry, not minus
My
8,
God.
-2. -2? Okay.
Yeah. I got 2 of my digits.
Do you want to roll your bardic?
let's roll my bardic.
Oh, that'll pass it.
Yo, shit.
Oh my God.
8 + 7. Yeah, that'll pass.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Never punished. You're welcome.
Right, I think what happens, his response to Aurelio was that you see his ears are kind of floppy. They kind of tip downwards before as Viper's talking, and then everybody tells Viper to shut up. He just kind of lets out a snort.
Oh,
Alright.
look, there's joy in him. He can create fireworks and solve the death of a child.
Harumi.
Sorry, I have to get my laughing out because I need to make sure Harumi doesn't sound like she's laughing. Jesus Christ.
You told me to unhinge Viper, so I was like, okay.
And I'm glad for it. This is just now my consequences because I can't laugh while I'm being Harumi.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed that. Kame is sorry she asked.
I'm
I
like,
love
Viper,
so much.
say it as it is. Whether you like it or not.
Alright. Take a deep breath.
Okay. As you can see, this is something very important to all of us, and we just want to be able to talk this out, since it seems that you and Dr. Roha do not see eye to eye. It is not about the relationship that you two have. Everything that we are doing today is for Kita. She was the one, as we were making our way here, who asked us to tell you that she and the other children do miss seeing your fireworks practice at night.
She told you that.
Yeah, she stopped us on our way up here.
Roll for your persuasion.
Viper, don't say anything.
Viper, I love you so
It's
much,
not your
Viper, shut
turn,
the
Viper.
fuck up.
It's not your turn, girl.
Viper, shut the fuck up.
Do you see now why I keep her on a tight leash?
I love her so much. I'm so glad.
Persuasion.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
We're so good at working together.
You tell him that Kita personally stopped you to ask him to make fireworks again. And there is a long contemplative pause before he lets out a sigh and again over dramatically kind of just goes, "All right, you win." You can tell he's in a pretty decent mood. Congratulations, you guys won the diplomacy battle.
Yeah! You got a good grade in parlay!
We don't
Heck
have to
yeah.
commit beef.
Or murder.
Kame is very happy with this outcome.
Yeah.
Our crime spree shall wait.
Viper's not.
Yeah.
Alright. He's going to walk to one of his counters, and he says, alright. This should be a good chunk of my supply, and he's gonna return, and he's gonna hand whoever's nearest, whoever wants to take it, it's a small leather pouch with the herbs you guys are looking for.
Aurelio can grab it.
Alright. And he's gonna give that to you, and he says, oh, hang on, I have a knock on the door. Give me a sec.
Cat food, please.
Oh.
When we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
Alright.
Our monetization.
Apparently the cat returned.
Oh, dang.
Yours now.
I guess.
Yours now.
Every time that cat
Distribution
shows up,
system.
it is never when the vet is open.
Mm.
Damn.
Darn.
Yeah.
It knows.
It knows.
Anyway, so he's handing the small leather pouch to Aurelio, and as he does, he is going to say, "Can you do me a favor and tell Dr. Iroha and Kita to find the tallest hill in the village and just wait a few minutes."
I think we can convince the doctor. I'm pretty sure the kid will run as she hears it.
Alright.
Harumi gives a very prim and proper bow. That's the
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have successfully gotten what you needed.
We won! We solved your puzzle!
Yeah. Kame also thanks Taka.
Yeah. You guys are heading up back to the village. What is the first thing you do? Do you...
I guess if we see Kita first, we'll talk to Kita, but otherwise probably head to the doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ingredients obtained.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sorry, I keep hearing noises outside. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
And every time we touch, get this feel. No, it's stuck in my head.
Rip.
Every time you kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last.
Please, our monetization. Please.
Monthly you read. We don't fucking monetize our D&D sessions.
I monetize my internal thoughts and not having a brainworm with
Well, fuck you.
Cascada.
I hope your video gets flagged not for ads. Fuck you.
No, my ads.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
What did I miss?
We're just being
Nothing.
goofy.
Okay.
We're going to the village.
Yes, you're going to the village. You probably do come across Kita first. Just because she's outside and playing.
Mm.
When you tell her to go find the tallest hill, she gets really, really excited.
Oh, baby.
And she immediately is running.
No.
In fact, you see her catch her mom who was walking around trying to keep an eye on her for the time being. you see her catch her mom by the arm and start like tugging her along. Oh, was someone saying something?
No, just crying.
Yeah.
What do you do when you get to Dr. Iroha?
Well, personability, manners, once again, gone.
Throw the pouch at his face.
Aurelio is tempted to. He walks in, he gets right down to business, is just like, oh, where are your notes? Get them immediately. Which of the recipes was the one that was the most recent? We need to get to work right now. We don't have time. We have the stupid thing! Come on! Hurry up!
Alright,
just
Aurelio!
like, literally, like, throws off the cloak off to the side and, like, rolls up his sleeves and his gloves. Like, tucks them into the belt at his side with, like, his component pouch. And just, like, he saw where the work happens and is like, okay, now, go.
Actually, before you get started, Taka-san did request that you meet Kita at the tallest hill in the village.
Taka-san told you that.
Yes, we talked to him and we got some of the supplies.
And he's staring at the pouch that Aurelio is presumably trying to fumble with.
Yeah, he is, like,
Sorry,
he is not talking. Yeah. He's like, it's no longer talking time. I've done enough of that. There's been so much talking today. Work!
This
I'm
is
sorry.
the right stuff, right?
Alright, yeah, you probably spend like a good few minutes working with Dr. Iroha. You don't have to roll for this. You have a professional with you.
Yeah. It's this. Yeah, I also look at his studies and looked into stuff like this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Hibiki being a cleric is probably watching, though I don't think he has, like, the practical non-magic skills to help.
Is he taking notes?
Probably.
God.
Oh,
Hey, Fletcher, odd or even, real quick.
Huh?
I'll go with odd.
Even. Grand. You know, that means Hibiki is not annoying Aurelio. And I think Aurelio, like, even notices he's taking notes and, like, only half thinking about it, calls Hibiki closer and starts explaining what they're doing. Like, not fully thinking about it, this is just, like, in the zone, and starts explaining so that he can take, like, more detailed notes as he does.
Hibiki doesn't know why the fuck Aurelio's being friendly now, but he's not gonna complain.
It's just...
They have a temporary truce.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, someone's taking notes. Okay, good, record this.
Alright. It takes like a good few minutes until you guys have a new medicine, which is promptly poured into one of his little porcelain pots that are like hanging at his hip. He doesn't leave it hanging there first after it's poured. In fact, he is just about ready to just start walking out before he turns and he says, well, what are you all standing there for? Come on, tallest hill in the village.
Okay.
Aurelio shrugs and starts gathering the stuff he tossed to the side.
He's just going with the flow at this point.
Getting some really good character moments in this. Alright. You guys meet Kita and her mother at the highest point in the village, which has a really good view of a little bit of the cliffs, because Yoikuzen is built a little bit into the mountainside. It has a very good view of the night sky, looking over some of the houses and a bit of the more rocky terrain. Kita is already standing there, and she is looking expectantly at the sky, kind of pacing back and forth as you guys approach.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys come closer, she says, "I don't see anything yet."
He said it would be a few minutes, so it should be soon.
I'm trying to figure out how to flavor this. As you were talking to Kita, Dr. Iroha walks up to Kita's mother and hands off the little porcelain bottle that he's holding.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just got DM'd. And he tells her something about the medicine. It's a new medication for Kita. Hopefully it will work well. Keep the more aggressive symptoms at bay. And as Kita's mother is thanking the doctor, you all hear a whistling noise. And just as you hear it, you hear Kita gasp. And just in time, you see over the horizon, up in the sky, a big burst of a vibrant, bright blue explodes in the sky and starts shimmering down, the way fireworks do. And then another in a different color, and another. There's one in a vibrant pink. There's one in a sort of darker blue. One in a red. One in a neon green.
No fucking way. Shut the fuck up. No fucking way.
Heart emoji.
Nah.
Aww.
And Kita is gasping and pointing, and it's like, look, there's fireworks! As I send that, and scroll over to OBS.
Ah.
Sobs, cries.
Aww.
I'm very normal about this campaign, guys.
So valid.
Firework.
And you guys are treated to a lovely fireworks show right before the festival. And I need to look at my notes real quick.
I love fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
All right, yeah, I did pre-write a little bit. If you guys are paying attention, Dr. Iroha is lancing in Kita's direction. Not so much paying attention to the fireworks as he is studying her expression and the way she is smiling. You see, Dr. Iroha is not entirely the best when it comes to pathos. He is a famous doctor with enough credibility and experience behind him, and even if he is skilled enough to come up with treatments for such difficult diseases, it may not ever be as potent as getting a patient to smile out of pure, unbridled joy. Maybe,
Aww.
in the end, that was what he was missing. And perhaps he ought to thank Taka for showing him that.
Aww.
Fucking prize!
Yeah.
And congratulations, you have completed the side quest.
Yay!
Man.
Alright,
Oh,
at this point I want to ask, we've been going for like 3-ish hours. How are we feeling? Do we want to continue? And if so, how long?
I am good for however long.
I think I have about 45 minutes in me max, if only because I do have to take the trash out at some point tonight.
I have to be up in it's 10 o'clock right now, my time.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be up in like 9 hours, and I would like to get 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case...
Yeah, that's fair.
In that case...
Because I'm babysitting for like a child, so I kind of gotta be here
No, that's
mentally.
fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Because I felt bad. I didn't want to mention it today, but I had a really bad headache this morning.
No, it's fine. It's alright.
But I didn't wanna postpone today's session because I was really looking forward to it.
aw.
Yeah.
Well, I say that gives our answer then.
Yeah, in that case, we will save the actual festival for next session.
This was so good.
This was
look,
great.
Love
For the time being, I am going to give you guys one more thing.
Ah.
Prezi for us.
A funny little thing for you guys.
Yes!
This is the flash bomb. This is a bag of a variety of ingredients put together by both Dr. Iroha and Taka. Once per day, you can throw the ingredients of the bag towards a spot you can see within 30 feet of you, causing a bright light to flash. All creatures within 10 feet of that point must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be blinded for a minute. An affected creature can re-roll the saving throw at the end of their turn, ending the effect early on a success.
Oh my god, you catch the flashbang.
That's awesome.
That's kind of fucking rad.
Flashbang.
Y'all get, each of you get one.
Oh,
Yo,
hell
yo,
yeah.
Nice.
Yo!
Let's go.
Yes!
Time to be so fucking irresponsible.
Correct.
Oh my god, I can't wait to fuck things up.
So all we gotta do is chain this with the boss. I know how to do this. I've played Dead by Daylight. I know how we can use this. Oh, this is wonderful.
But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Thank you so much for playing with me.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
And thank you so much for our listening audience. Nobody came in to listen in the present, but whoever's listening in the future, we are going to bid you all a good time zone. Bye.
Bye.